You got to understand that this story is very important because it's symbolic. It's symbolic of how we really got to the disconnection of the first original disconnection that separated us was when they cut down these trees. And they tell you this story when they talk about the city of Babylon and the Tower of Babel. Try to envision a realm that completely exists off high forms of high charge plasma energy. Okay? When you talk about plasma energy, you're talking beyond the law of basic physics, which you will believe in. So our ancient realm, the way the world was designed originally, a plasma-based energy. So everything was supercharged. That's why we had crystals. Our pyramids was made out of crystals. Where do you think crystals come from? These are the ruins from pyramids, my nigga. Ancient pyramids. These come from pyramids, fam. These are from ancient energy towers we had that they destroyed. They blew them up and it just left these chunks laying all around. A lot of people don't know that the rocks used to be mushrooms. All the rocks used to be giant mushrooms or crystals. Like some of the rocks completely were crystals that became fossilized from all the oxygen that's all the air or fake air, which would be synthetic air, which would be oxygen, right? Because we got natural air and then you have oxygen, right? So we don't have oxygen. But that be pure air we breathe in, and we full of hydrogen. So the synthetic air is the oxygen, and the oxygen is what causes us to rust out. So as they continue to spread oxygen through our planet, a lot of your crystals that if they didn't become like in a pre-fossilized state, which would be where you get the hard exterior of what we call a rock from. So some crystals retain their strength and brilliancy, so we still see them today. But our crystals was even more beautiful than the ones we got today. They was at even a more high vibrational state. Like they will illuminate. They will illuminate. So a lot of these rocks that you see on the ground when you walking past and you see rocks you just kicking, they can't hide the truth. All these rocks are debris from ancient trees or giant mushrooms that we had on the planet, or crystals that because too much oxygen hit it, it just fully got the caucus around it. But a lot of them rocks, if you was to take them and was able to take your time and chip away at them, which they know most of us ain't gonna do, especially the little pebble ones. If you was to take your time and chip away at it the same way excavators do at the ground, you're gonna discover a crystal within it. Or if you keep chipping at it and it's not a crystal within it, then you can see more of the residue from the plant base, from it being plant based. It's just we don't look these things up. We don't look into these things, and they do everything to keep us away from looking into these things.